Right. Greetings of the day. I am Dr. Raghu Mohan Reddy, Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. Okay. Course is Computer Aided Engineering. Topic is Use of CAE in Product Development. Lecture number 51. Introduction to CAE. Computer Aided Engineering uses computer software to analyze and optimize engineering designs. Okay. So computer aided engineering uses computer software to analyze and optimize engineering designs. It helps engineers evaluate product performance before manufacturing. Okay, it helps engineers evaluate product performance before manufacturing. Okay, CAE reduces development time and cost. CAE reduces development time and cost. It improves product quality and reliability. Okay, so that's why instead of manual engineering, we are doing all these things with computer setup. Okay, that is nothing but computer aided engineering. Okay, right. Definition of CAE. CAE is the application of computer based tools for engineering analysis. Okay, computer based tools for engineering analysis. It supports simulation, validation, and optimization of designs. Okay, it integrates with CAD and CAM systems, widely used in modern industries. Okay, so this is about the computer aided engineering. Okay, right. Evaluation of CAE. Right. Began with numerical analysis methods in the 1960s. Next, development of finite element analysis. Growth of computational power enabled complex simulations. Okay, today CAE supports virtual prototyping and digital twins. Okay, so this is the evolution of computer aided engineering. Okay, it began during the 1960s with numerical analysis. Okay, numerical analysis methods are in mathematics. Okay, those mathematical applications were in the manufacturing era during 1960s. Okay, right. Objectives of CAE: predict product behavior under real conditions. Okay, predict product behavior under real conditions. Reduce physical prototyping requirements. Okay, reduce physical prototyping requirements. Improve product performance. Enhance safety and reliability. Accelerate product development. So these are the objectives of computer aided engineering. Okay, so with these objectives, any package should be developed. Right. Need for CAE: increasing product complexity. Okay, so if the product complexity is very high, then definitely we have to use CAE. Okay, requirement for shorter development cycles. Demand for high quality products. Need to reduce manufacturing costs. Okay, compliance with safety and environmental standards. So these leads to need for computer aided engineering. Okay, so demand for higher quality of products and need to reduce manufacturing costs. These are the two main things lead to need for CAE. Next, components of CAE: geometry model creation, material property definition, meshing, boundary condition. Okay, that is nothing but boundary condition application, solver execution, results interpretation. Okay, so however we know processing. Okay, before that pre-processing, and after processing, post processing. So here during processing, the exact processing will take place. So before processing, the stage is called pre-processing. So we have to arrange all these boundary condition applications and everything. Okay, post-processing means interpretation of results. Okay, right. Now, CAE workflow. Import CAD model. Okay, first we have to create the CAD model and we have to import that CAD model. Okay, so define material properties. Okay, this is the stage of analysis. So here we need not discuss the creation of CAD model. However, we have to create the CAD model in the CAD systems. So we have to import that CAD model into the analysis package. Okay, so we have to define material properties. Next, generate mesh. That means we have to apply what is this called various elemental procedures. Okay, elemental and nodes, that is nothing but meshing. Next, apply loads and constraints. So after that we have to apply what kind of load, whether it is point load or uniformly distributed load, and the constraints. Okay, if we apply a load, whether this load is towards x direction or y direction or z direction, or here the constraints is rotation about x axis and rotation about y axis or rotation about the z axis. Okay, next, perform analysis. So here analysis to be performed and evaluate results and optimize design. This is the CAE workflow. Right, relationship between CAD, CAE and CAM. CAD creates the product geometry. Okay, CAE analyzes product performance. Okay, CAM plans manufacturing operations. Okay, together they form an integrated product development environment. This is the relationship between CAD, CAE and CAM. Okay, so first CAD means design, CAM means manufacturing. In between these two, analysis. Okay, whether it is withstanding these loads or whether it is withstanding these parameters like temperature, heat, okay, etc., etc. Okay, that it will be evaluated by the computer-aided engineer. Next, types of CAE analysis. Okay, structural analysis, thermal analysis, okay, fluid flow analysis, dynamic analysis, fatigue analysis, and optimization studies. Okay, these are the various CAE analysis types. Okay, so structural analysis means it related to structures. That means whether these dimensions and loads are perfectly all right or not. Thermal analysis means whether this temperature is withstanding or not. Fluid flow analysis, whether this much fluid pressure is withstanding or not. Dynamic analysis, when it is rotating or moving. Okay, whether these wind effect and all these aerodynamic effects are perfectly all right or not. Okay, fatigue analysis. Okay, if the repeated loads like bearings and etc., etc., whether it is withstanding or not. Okay, how many cycles that it can perform. Okay, so like this fatigue analysis should be performed. Okay, finally, optimization studies. Okay, we have to optimize the material and we have to optimize the procedures. Okay, next, finite element analysis, FEA, most widely used CAE technique. Okay, finite element analysis is the most widely used CAE technique. Divides complex structures into small elements. Okay, divides complex structures into small segments called elements. Okay, all these elements are often same size. Okay, calculate stress, strain, and deformation. Okay, so in FEA we will have to calculate stress, strain, and deformation usually. Okay, useful for mechanical component design. Okay, this is comes under completely structural analysis. Okay, next, CFD, Computational Fluid Dynamics, CFD. Okay, studies fluid flow behavior. Okay, studies fluid flow behavior. Okay, it analyzes pressure, velocity, and temperature distribution. Okay, how the pressure is distributed in a cylindrical vessel. Okay, how the velocity is having. Okay, what kind of temperature that it is having. Okay, how this temperature is distributed among various segments of the pressure vessels. Okay, used in automotive, aerospace, and process industries. Okay, helps improves efficiency and performance. Okay, that is about the CFD. Particularly, it is meant for pressure, velocity, and temperature distribution. Okay, right. Thermal analysis evaluates heat transfer and temperature distribution. Okay, evaluates heat transfer and temperature distribution. Identifies overheating regions. Okay, so it is very important. If there is any overheating region, then it will be in danger situation. So it has to identify. Okay, ensures thermal reliability of products. Important in electronics and power systems. Okay, important in electronics and power systems. Okay. Dynamic analysis. Okay, studies motion and vibration behavior. Determines natural frequency and mode shapes. Prevents resonance failures. Okay, improves product durability. Dynamic analysis studies motion and vibration behavior, determines natural frequencies and mode shapes, prevent response failures, improves product durability. Next, fatigue and life prediction. It estimates product life under cyclic loading. Okay, identifies failure prone regions. Okay, usually all regions will not be under failure. Okay, so it identifies only failure prone regions. Improves component reliability, reduces unexpected breakdowns. Reduces unexpected breakdown. So this is about the fatigue and life prediction. Design optimization using CAE. Evaluates multiple design alternatives. Okay, evaluates multiple design alternatives. Minimizes weight and material usage. Maximizes strength and efficiency. Achieves optimal product performance. Okay, so this is about the design optimization using CAE. CAE in product development supports all stages of product development, enables virtual testing, reduces design iterations, improves decision making during design. Okay, so the role of CAE in product development is that it supports all stages of product development, enables virtual testing, reduces design iterations, improves decision making during design. Next, product development cycle. Okay, concept generation, design creation, engineering analysis, prototype development, testing and validation, manufacturing, final product launch. Okay, so this is the product development. Okay, so first we have to generate the concept. Next, design creation. After design, we have to analyze parallelly. So next, we have to develop the prototype, and it will have to go for testing and validation. Finally, it will go for the manufacturing. Okay, so there are three more steps in between design and manufacturing. So after manufacturing, product launch. Okay, role of CAE in concept design. Evaluates design feasibility. Okay, concept design means evaluates design feasibility. That means how far it is feasible. Okay, what are the parameters to consider the feasibility. Okay, next, predicts performance at early stages. Okay, so after completion of design and manufacturing, if we find the performance, then there is no use. Okay, it predicts the performance at early stages. Okay, so definitely we could optimize much time and material. Okay, supports design selection, reduces risks during development. So that is the role of CAE in concept design. Next, role of CAE detailed design. Validates structural integrity, optimizes dimensions and materials, ensures compliance with design requirements, enhances product functionality. Okay, so that is the role of CAE in detailed design. Okay, right. Virtual prototype, digital representation of a product. Okay, so here before we design the product, first we have to see the digital representation of the product. Okay, allows simulation without physical models. Okay, allows simulation without physical models, reduces prototype costs, speeds up product development. Okay, so this is about the virtual prototype. Benefits of CAE in product development. Okay, definitely there are many benefits. Out of these benefits, these are the very important benefits. Okay, reduced development time, so we can reduce the development time. Next, lower product development costs. So for product development, if we go with CAE, the cost will be reduced. Okay, so if it is medium scale industry, we cannot go with CAE, but if it is large scale industry, definitely there will be lower product development costs. Okay, next, improved product quality. If we go with CAE, product quality would be very high. Okay, enhanced innovation capability. Okay, enhanced innovation capability. Since we are using CAE, definitely there will be good innovations chances occur. Okay, so we can make use of those innovation capabilities enhancement. Okay, so this will be particularly through the repeated workflow, and suppose if any designer focusing on innovations, definitely this CAE will go in line with the innovation capability. Okay, faster time to market. These are the benefits of this CAE in product development. Next, sorry, this is like industrial applications of CAE. Industrial applications of CAE: automotive industry, aerospace industry, manufacturing industry, electronics industry, and biomedical. Okay, so these are the industrial applications of CAE: automotive, aerospace, manufacturing, electronics, and biomedical engineering. Next, popular CAE softwares. Okay, analysis softwares are ANSYS, Abacus, MSc Astra, COMSOL, Multiphysics, and Altair Hypervisor. Okay, so these are the popular CAE softwares. ANSYS means analysis systems. Okay, so most of the industries are using ANSYS only. Right. Advantages of CAE: accurate performance prediction. Okay, we can predict the performance accurately. Reduced prototyping cost. Okay, prototyping cost is reduced very drastically. Faster product development. Product development is very faster, and improved reliability. Okay, we can reliable on CAE packages. Why? Because it will not give any kind of error. Okay, always it will give the same performance and same response to all users. Okay, limitations of CAE: high software cost, requires skilled engineers, accurate dependence on input data, computationally intensive. These are the limitations of CAE. Conclusion: CAE is a vital tool in modern engineering. It enables virtual testing and optimization, reduces development cost and time, improves product quality and reliability. Okay, plays a key role in successful product development. Okay, so almost all industries, manufacturing industries, and biomedical engineering, and other aerospace industries, automobile industries are using CAE. Okay, so with this, I'm concluding. Thank you.
Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.